guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you had a great weekend. The Ghana under 20 side unfortunately losing over the weekend and so many other things that happened. But today I'm going to continue my series on the Ghana Black Stars possible starting 11 for the game between them and Madagascar in Central African Republic in the first two games of the Afcon qualifiers. Last time I brought you the 4 goalkeepers that I think Coach Odoi, who is yet to be named as head coach, will be calling up. And over the weekend, we saw how impressive once again Richard Ofori is, giving Jojo Walcott a run for his money now. Richard Ofori now has kept 5 clean sheets in 6 games he has started. He has not conceded a goal from open play. The only goal he conceded in those 6 games was from the penalty spot. So Ofori making a case for himself to start in the African Cup of Nations qualifiers coming up on the 1st of June versus Madagascar. But today is the time for the defenders, and it's a list full of potentially super amazing defenders I'm going to be calling out to you here for the Ghana Black Stars as we look to get up to the best possible start in the African Cup of Nations qualifiers. As usual, subscribe if you have not, click on the notification bell to get more updates. So I'll start from the right back, and the first name I'll call in there is Leroy Owusu. Owing to complications with nationality switch and the timing of everything, and some rumors also saying that they did not want to call him, whatever it is, we have ample time now to get Leroy Owusu in. According to the Ghana Football Association Communications Director, Leroy Owusu was not called into the national team because of delays in nationality switch. It could not happen in time. By now, I would feel that it has been processed, and we hope that Leroy can join us. If in the past I've talked about Leroy before, a pacey right back who offers a lot in attack. He also offers a lot defensively as well, and set pieces wise he is very good. This season for Fulham 2, he has played 29 games, provided 3 assists and kept 6 clean sheets. Not bad for him this season. Unfortunate that he could not make it into the game versus the Nigerian Super Eagles, but we're expecting that Leroy will, if anything needs to be done, have it done in time ahead of this African Cup of Nations qualifiers and subsequently the World Cup. He'll be a great addition to that right back row, which has been found wanting in recent times, with Adiyadom not being as effective as we would have wanted him to be, albeit him, although he has won the Championship Player of the Season in right back, he is someone who needs an upgrade, and I think Leroy Owusu would be a great upgrade on that front for us in right back position. Also sticking with the right back position, I'll say Dennis Odoi, who did a yeoman's job versus the Nigerian Super Eagles in that first leg, especially in Kumasi, deserves to get a call-up. 33 years of age, some would say he is beyond his time, and we might probably have to be thinking of a replacement for him sooner rather than later. But Dennis Odoi deserves a place in here, only for that great job he did versus the Nigerian Super Eagles. This season for his club side, Club Brugge, he has played 11 games, scored 1 goal and kept 1 clean sheet. He was recently honored by Fulham after they secured promotion into the English Premier League. He will be a great addition in this team ahead of the African Cup of Nations qualifiers. I think Dennis Odoi deserves a place in there. Enoch Quating of Bordeaux is another name that comes to mind for me. I think Enoch Quating this season has been great for his Bordeaux side. He scored 1 goal this season, played 27 games, 20 of them being starts, hasn't kept a clean sheet though. But Enoch Quating is one man who was impressive early this season for Bordeaux. He has kept up that pace, and I think it will be a great time to have his debut for the Ghana Black Stars. Remember, he along with Leroy Owusu have not played for the Black Stars before. I think this will be the best time for them to come in after we've gotten our World Cup qualification. We might be using most of these qualifiers to try to get fresh blood into the team. Fresh blood that can help us ultimately because they are in form, not just because we want fresh blood. But I think Enoch Quating is one of those guys in Bordeaux in the French Liga who are in person that deserve a chance in the Ghana Black Stars. Looking at the center back for the Ghana Black Stars, the usual suspects. Alexander Chiku of FC Strasbourg will maintain his place, obviously. Named the player of the month for his club side, Strasbourg, and getting the goal of the month in March. He has really proven himself to be a stalwart in the national team, forming a solid partnership with Daniel Amate. Alexander Chiku this season has played 29 games for his club side, all of them being starts. He scored 1 goal and kept 9 clean sheets. A man who has been stoic at the back for his club side. Stoic at the back for Ghana in that defensive partnership with Amate versus the Nigerian Super Eagles, shutting them out, preventing them from scoring from open play. Not for that penalty, they would not have scored against the Ghana Black Stars, mostly owing to that solid defense partnership between Daniel Amate and Alexander Chiku. Talking about a defensive partnership, Amate is someone obviously who will be called into the national team for this African Cup of Nations qualifiers. For Leicester City this season, he has started 21 games out of the 24 he has played. He's kept 4 clean sheets for Leicester City this season. They will finish in the top half of the table, not the position they would have wanted to finish in. But Amate has not been quite regular, only returning just a couple of months ago. But when he has come in, he has been really solid at the back for Leicester City. He has been solid for Ghana, to say the least. And versus the Nigerian Super Eagles this year, it has been a great time for him. Unfortunately, he had an awful African Cup of Nations, as did most of the players in the Ghana national team. But it was a great World Cup playoff along with Alexander Chiku. Abdulmumin is another young man doing well in Portugal. He has played 26 games for his club side Victoria SC, has kept 6 clean sheets with them. Abdulmumin is one for the future. He was called up into the national team before for the African Cup of Nations. Unfortunately, he did not feature because we have Amate and Chiku in there. He will be a nice backup center back there for us. Abdulmumin, the young man, still learning his trade and can add a lot to the national team in the future. I think this is someone Coach Otoado will be looking to call up. Joseph Edu of Celta Vigo also, after missing out on the African Cup of Nations following his poor performances for Ghana in the group stages of the World Cup qualifiers, Joseph Edu of Celta Vigo would be a welcome addition to the national team. 29 games, 27 of them being starts, 7 clean sheets he has kept with Celta Vigo. Impressive return for the young man who will be looking to get into the national team once again after that poor showing versus Ethiopia that led to us conceding that goal. That almost did not get us into the World Cup. He has improved and deserves to be in the national team for this African Cup of Nations qualifiers. Jeffrey Schlupp will be my left back. Yes, not a traditional left back, but Schlupp is a versatile enough player to make it into that left back position. That left back position needs a lot of work to be done. I think Jeffrey Schlupp will be a much more experienced player in there. After he refused to make it into the national team or turned down a call up into the national team following resignations to the fact that he does not get enough call-ups, and he feels that since the national team's situation in terms of coaching was not cemented, he did not feel confident that he would have a place in the team along with Alfred Duncan. But I think Crystal Palace man, he will be great to have in the left back position. In my opinion, that is where he should be playing. He has played 29 games this season, 18 of them being starts, 3 goals and 1 assist. He doesn't mostly play at left back, mostly in midfield, but he is a versatile enough player to play at left back as well. Also for the left back position will be Gideon Meza. A great game in the Nigerian Super Eagles game at the World Cup playoffs. He for Bordeaux this season has played 22 games, 13 of them being starts, 2 assists for him this season. He hasn't kept a clean sheet and he will be a great addition. His overlapping runs versus the Nigerian Super Eagles were great in getting us in there over the line in that World Cup playoff. And for the African Cup of Nations qualifiers, he will be a welcome addition. Baba Rahman of Reading, injured and could not make it to the World Cup playoff. He is back on his feet and has been playing consistently for his club side Reading. They however lost over the weekend, but his stats for the season reads 29 games with 29 starts, 4 clean sheets and 1 assist. Not great, not everyone's favorite, but Abdul Baba Rahman has the experience in the national team to cement a place once again versus Madagascar. So those are my defenders that will be making it into the African Cup of Nations qualifiers. The notable absentee is Andy Yadom. He will probably be called up, but I don't think Andy Yadom should be called up. Personal reasons? Yes. And I think these are competent enough players to represent Ghana in the African Cup of Nations qualifiers. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box on everything. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Who do you think should be in there? Who did not deserve to be in there that I called up here? Let me know what you think. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great week.